Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They got Porzingis. Tari Easton is out there with George. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, they've got Jose Alvarado. Also, Daniels out there. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
A putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Barnes. Really had an off game against the Pacers. Never really got into his rhythm. Pass to Alvarado. Clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Barnes can't get it to go. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Pass to Marshall. They set the screen. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
He misses the free throw. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Greg, 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
He gets it in there.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Alvarado. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Daniels, no good. The Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Easton. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to Indiana. Here's Daniels. Nice defense by Vassell. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Vassell, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Alvarado with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Daniels. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Drops one in from the wing. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now Eason. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. Rebound by Marshall. The 76ers lead. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Barnes. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They double him with George. Daniels kicks to Marshall. The three. Porzingis with the rebound. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Eason passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, George. Pass to Eason. Pistons passing it around. Here's Porzingis, and the layup's good off the glass.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Alvarado. Hasn't made one yet. The jump hook. He can't get that one. Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Eason down low. Barnes on him. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Now here's Barnes. There's the three. Rebound by the Pistons.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Vassell. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The 76ers in second.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 5-point game. Alvarado with it. No scoring in this one. Barnes can't get it to go. Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. A shot by McConnell, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Daniels passes to Alvarado. Barnes against Eason. Trying to get something going. Barnes can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
The 76ers trail by 5. Now Marshall. Last time, 14 points for him.
And he pulls off the Houdini to fake that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Barnes passes to Daniels. Back to Barnes. Marshall with it. It's up a 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. 76ers trailing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Takes it from 10. Uses the glass to drop it in. He's got 6.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Outside, George. It's to Porzingis. McConnell with it. 6 to shoot. Porzingis kicks to George. For 3. Drills it from outside. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look here for Detroit. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Tari Eason. And it's McDaniels in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Done with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Pass to Richards. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's McDaniels. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Aldama. McDaniels defending. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
So a moment now to see the story on Yusuf Nurkic. Coming off a terrific season. Last season chipped in 11 points per game. 11 rebounds and 4 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
And the Pistons making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Bounce pass from McConnell. Launches it. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by McConnell.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
Done. Off target at the rim.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
It's to Porzingis. Here's Buffkin. And here's Nurkic, defended by Aldama. Double team on Nurkic. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Porzingis passes to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Overdone. And it's good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Caruso against McDaniel. Pass to Caruso. Here's Dunn. No good on the triple. Pistons leading by 7. Here's McDaniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Detroit, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
At the line for the Pistons, Jaden McDaniel taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. Martin's checked in. Hawkins checked in for the Pistons. And McDaniels drops them both. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Caruso. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
Substitution on the court.
.15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Aldama. Porzingis with the block.
Big time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby. No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Detroit up 9. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Porzingis. TJ McConnell is out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Salon in at the 3 slot. Here's Dunn after the basket by Detroit. It's tipped. Here's Salon. Porzingis at the elbow. Pass to McConnell. And here's Nurkic, down to 5 on the shot clock, over Love, and Nurkic with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Nurkic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons. McConnell against Dunn. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look. That move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Dunn picks one up, and something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And a switcher also for Detroit. Vassell's checked in. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second. 4th, Alex Caruso.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Now, here's Vassell. Nothing on the board. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Rebound by the 76ers. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that,
I think they just got caught completely by surprise, and they never managed to fully recover.
Now here's Porzingis. And Porzingis thumps it down hard.
Teams try and get physical with Porzingis, and understandably so, but he is not having any of it right now.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And stolen by McConnell. Vassell against Walker. Vassell kicks to McConnell. Porzingis with a screen on done. Pass to Porzingis. Aldama with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 15. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Nurkic, it's blocked. Vassell against Walker. To the wing on the left. To halt the run. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How about the quick trigger from Caruso? Love the assertive approach there.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for Philadelphia. Marshall comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Chris Dunn. George is checked in for the Pistons. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Vassell. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. Now, Aldama. Goes up on the block. Off target with the jump hook. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 13-5 run here. To the middle. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Aldama. Here's Caruso. McDaniels defending. Alvarado with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Driving in. Here's McConnell. Rebound by the 76ers. Alvarado with it. Still scoreless. Aldama passes to Marshall. Down low. Here's Caruso. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Oh, it takes real skill. For Caruso to get in and around that contact, that's tough.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Vassell. Shoots over Caruso. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Vassell's got 7 points for the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Caruso, a screen on McDaniels. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Launches a three. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Vassell outside. Back to McConnell. The Pistons working the ball around now. That one falls. George has got 5 points so far.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the 76ers with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And Daniels subbed in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Pistons, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Porzingis. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Barnes. They set the pick to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Nurkic. Pass to Vassell. Nurkic setting the pick for Vassell. Nurkic can't hit. The 76ers trail by 17. Now Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Vassell outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for George. And it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Barnes. Excellent D there from George. Pistons leading by 15. Vassell, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Barnes passes to Marshall. Rebounded by the Pistons.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Now here's McDaniels. He's defended by Alvarado. The 76ers trail by 17. Over in the corner, Marshall. Pass to Daniels. Baseline Jay. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's McDaniels. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
And the 76ers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Zinkas, he's checked in for the Pistons. Tari Eason comes in for George. Inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Eason. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked away.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
And the Pistons making a change here. George is checked in.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Richards with it. Guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Caruso. Now, here's Marshall, defended by George. That's a 2 from Barnes, deflected by Eason.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Paul George. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Bounce pass Richards, unloads, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Caruso's got 7 points here in this quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Richards.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Marshall kicks to Daniels. Caruso, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebound by the Pistons. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Eason finds George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Detroit delivering. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, folks. We're at the half, and Porzingis has been going off in this one.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. The Western Conference winner, Anthony Davis.
AD has time to play like this anytime he wants. Few power forwards can do all that he does.
I love how aggressive he's been lately. I mean, taking ownership, being the #1 option, Shaq.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And the Pistons with possession here. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. We've got Daniels. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Vassell. Outside for George. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Alvarado passes to Barnes. Off target from 3-point range.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Eason. Plays it up and banks it in. Eason's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pistons. Alvarado passes to Marshall. Here's Alvarado. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Yep, it counts. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Detroit. Outside, George. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Vassell outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vassell outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
Personal foul.
For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Eason. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now, here's Marshall. Not a lot of room. Daniels with it. Covered by Vassell. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound, Detroit. Vassell's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Alvarado. Now, here's Marshall, defended by George. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Out to the right wing. Stolen by George. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Detroit.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Clock at 2. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Vassell and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the second free throw, good. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach, and he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Barnes against Eason. Barnes passes to Marshall. Caruso, a screen on George. To end the drought, it's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint, here's Eason. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Vassell has always had great instincts, but those have only improved the last few years. You can see it in his passing.
Barnes passes to Caruso. Barnes sets a screen for Caruso. Pass to Marshall. Down low, Porzingis with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's George. Misses the layup. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Eason, a screen on Caruso. Vassell finds Porzingis. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Porzingis. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's stolen by Eason. One-on-one here. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
To the left wing, here's McDaniels. Offline with his 3. The 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by McConnell. The 3 from Barnes and rebounded by McDaniels.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Pass to McConnell. Nurkic in the post. Here's Buffkin. Defended by Caruso.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Here's Barnes. The layup off target. And the Pistons with possession. Here's McConnell. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Barnes. Hits, got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 points.
And Nurkic doing everything right on that pick and roll here, and it all starts with a good screen.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's McConnell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
The Pistons making a change here. And both free throws good for McConnell. The 76ers shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Barnes screen on Hawkins. Here's Caruso. Detroit with the rebound. And here is McDaniel. And again, it's the Pistons missing. 1:58 left to play in the third. Pass to Barnes. Takes a three. Rebound, Detroit. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Salon. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now here's Barnes. Guarded closely. Dunn outside. Caruso sets the screen for Dunn. And that one's good, Caruso. He's got 9.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
To the middle. Nurkic can't hit. Philadelphia's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. To the inside. Here's Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New York Knicks. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, it will be the 9th bit of action for them during this young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line.
Captain Clutch, he's checked in for the Pistons. Fires for 3. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got 12 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Richards. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Barnes. Good on the 7-footer. Barnes has got 7 now in this quarter. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Hawkins, a screen on Dunn. To the wing right side. Here's Nurkic. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Detroit. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pistons, Hawkins is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's McDaniels, and there's Captain Clutch, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. Reddish, he's checked in for Detroit.
Number 23.
The Pistons shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Caruso against Hawkins. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Philadelphia shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Dunn passes to Aldama. Caruso looking for an opening. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here. And so Caruso nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Nurkic, a screen on Dunn. McConnell against Dunn. Here's Nurkic. Got a hand on it. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
McConnell against Dunn. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Salon. Now here's Nurkic. Left block shot on the way. The shot is good off the backboard. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Done against McConnell. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does.
Nurkic not holding back at all on that finish.
The 76ers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Rebound by the Pistons. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Nurkic setting the pick for McConnell. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Caruso, the pass to Martin. It's good from long range. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
High post, Nurkic. Got a piece of it. And now running it up the court, Martin pushing it up. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Salon, the 3-ball, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Martin. And a switcher also for Detroit. Buffkin's checked in. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Great D that time from Nurkic. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Fires from 14. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Shoots over Alvarado. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Done outside. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Line for Philadelphia, Chris Dunn. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's McConnell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 5th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Detroit, TJ McConnell. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from McConnell.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Warren's checked in. And both free throws good for McConnell. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Dunn, wide open, he fires, drains it from beyond the arc.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Nurkic.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Marshall comes in for Warren.
Substitution for your 76ers. Scotty Barnes. Najee Marshall.
Here's Buffkin. Defended by Caruso. Nurkic a screen on Caruso. Buffkin no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Inside. Here's Barnes. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Now here's McDaniels. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Dunn against McConnell. Dunn kicks to Barnes. And here is Caruso. There's the pick from past the arc. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Captain Clutch. McConnell finds Nurkic. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Over to the wing. Basket good. 20 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Barnes the screen. Here's Alvarado. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 5 on the clock. And it's Alvarado missing.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
It's deflected. Barnes against Vassell. Here's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Porzingis finds Eason. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Back to Daniels. It's hauled in by George. Detroit leading by 23. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Barnes, bounce pass. Stolen by George. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Porzingis. Vassell outside. Clock at 6. Porzingis sets the pick for Vassell. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Barnes. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Vassell. Off target from outside.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Barnes. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pass to Eason. It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Vassell. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pistons.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
McConnell kicks to McDaniels. Now here's Drummond. Tight defense on him with the shot. Barnes grabs the miss. Here's Philadelphia. Pass to Alvarado. Daniels with it. Back to Alvarado. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's McConnell. He's defended by Alvarado. There's the screen. Pass to Salon. Here's McConnell. No good on that one. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Paul, a great team effort defensively. So what were your points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Well, y'all were real disruptive tonight, man, and led to the win. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And now our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.